Hey guys, so it is VEDA day 15. We are halfway through. Yay! Good job, everyone! You're doing awesome. And today is response day, and I couldn't think of a video I wanted to respond to, so I wasn't sure what I was going to do today. But I actually realized that there was something I had read this week that I wanted to respond to. So, my church synod, the LCMS, every 3 years they do this national youth gathering where like 25,000 teenagers gather and they all worship and talk about God, and it's a really cool thing. I wasn't able to go this year, which was a super big bummer, but someone on Facebook, they had shared a blog post about one of the speakers in one of the breakout sessions, and I guess she talked about being single, which is super, super cool. And so before I go on, I want to just have two things clarified. One, I am not dissing the speaker because one, I didn't see her talk, so I have no clue what she said. And also, I'm not dissing the blog post because the blog post was rather good. So there's that. And also, I don't want anyone to think that I hate romance and love. I love love. I am a super crazy, hopeless romantic. Like, I'm one of those people where even if the story's main focus isn't on the romance, I'm gonna make it about the romance because I love a good love story. Like, I'm obsessed with love stories and ships and all of those things. So, just to clarify. But as I was reading this blog post, she was talking about singleness, and I was super excited because I feel like the church needs to talk about being single and not be afraid of being single. And a lot of the focus in the church and in Christian culture is marriage, and which is really not all that biblical at all. Which is a whole other rant in itself about how singleness is very biblical. But anyway, so I was super excited that they talked about this, but this is the thing. They keep using the phrase season. Like, even the talk, like, it was, like, in the title of the talk and the blog post was about singleness being a season. For a lot of people, being single is not a season in their lives. Like, I just turned 29 for the second time this summer, and I've been single pretty much for the entire time. It's not a season for me. And I know a lot of men and women who are single, have been single for a long time, and are probably going to be single the rest of their lives. It's not a season, guys. Like, I love that we're, like, beginning to talk about being single and not being afraid of it and all these things, and that's awesome. But if we're really going to not talk about it, not be afraid of it, then we need to stop calling it a season, because when we're calling it a season, we're still saying, well, the end goal is marriage. The end goal is to not be single anymore. And it's like, that's not the end goal in life. The end goal is not to get married. And for some people it is, and that's awesome. For a lot of people it's not, and that's awesome. And so, that's just my thing. Just, let's stop calling being single a season, because that's not what it is. It's just being single. That's it. Okay, so kind of rant / response over. I love your faces, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.